tell you what happened to me last night. So imagine this. It's around 9 p.m. and you were doing homework, you're being a good student, and you're getting ready for tomorrow. And then you remember, you know, around 9 or 10, like your mom has told you before, you need to feed the cats something like a treat because, you know, they get hungry throughout the night. So of course, you know, I'm feeding both my cats this treat. They get a half, you know, it's split, they're eating it, they're satisfied, they both pass out, right? And I'm thinking, oh great, I am gonna sleep so good, and then I'm gonna wake up early, not too early, but early enough where I can study for my exam at 9:30, right? Wrong. Around 3:30 in the morning, yes, that's right, Maru, one of my cats, he is a fat ass, comes in, jumps to my bed, like, jumped on me. I wake up, I'm in shock. Oh my gosh, what time is it? Like, I'm late, like something. I look outside, it's dark. You know, like when you have something important to do, like you're going to work or whatever, and you want to sleep, but then you have cats, and for some reason, like that morning, it just does not work out. Like cats will try to interrupt you and bother you the whole night. Yeah, that's what happened. 3:30 in the morning, Maru, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like arguing with him. We're going back and forth. I'm arguing with the cat, arguing with him, and I'm like, lay down, lay down, lay down. Like, it's 3 in the morning. Like, I swear to God, this cat acts like he hasn't eaten in his whole life. And I'm like, oh. So we have a lot to do today. First on the agenda is an exam at 9:30. And right now I think it's like 8:30, but I only have 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Yeah, 30 minutes. Oh. I need to show y'all how my cat drinks water. Hold on. Not a care in the world. He's so cute. Watch when I turn it off. Okay. If you're wondering why my hair looks like this right now, it's because I'm trying to get it to look wavy. At night, what you do is you have to like bend over. Pause. You have to bend over, right? And then braid your hair, but going this way instead of like normal, like this way, and it will look wavy. I really don't know where I learned this from, but it actually does work because my hair is just like pin straight. And boom. Isn't that so cute? You know when you're sick and you have like the fan that keeps like coming up? It's coming right now. Pause. I hate that. It's like when you're finally almost over being sick and then like the last thing that it does is the phlegm that comes up. It's just, it's really annoying. It's like you're about to be done being sick. Anyways, I'm gonna go to school and take my exam. I hope I pass. I don't know. We'll see. I wish me luck on the exam. I have 2 more after this, so it'll be so much fun. Okay, test 1 is done. It wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. I did leave out some information. So basically the exam was about, I had to watch this video of a deaf person signing and talking about their experiences and whatever. I watch it one time and then I go back to the beginning and then I watch it again. But when I watch it again, I start to copy sign them, which means like I'm looking at their signs and then I'm copying exactly what they sign. Plus, I'm adding some expansions, which means I'm adding more information to provide context. I swear I lose things all the time and I don't know where they went, and I'm like, this is so annoying. I feel like I have ADHD, but it's not diagnosed, so I can't say I have ADHD. But I talked with one of my friends who's like strong ADHD, like, and she was like, you for sure have something. I'm like, yeah, great. There's something a little extra that I have besides being hard of hearing and literally having depression and anxiety, and now ADHD. So fun, so fun. I don't like to say I have ADHD because I don't know, but when I'm talking with my friend and I'm explaining to her like how my brain works and everything, and that I lose things like all the time and I'm always distracted, she said, yeah, you definitely have ADHD. I'm like, oh great, that's just another thing extra, like to add a little sparkle and magic to my life. I hate being sick. I'm trying to see if by a miracle class is canceled for today, but I don't know. I'm like looking at the front page and this is literally so me. Like, this is me right now. She's signing how am I supposed to pass all my classes this semester? I don't know. I'm supposed to have class soon, but I'm not sure what time because my first class is canceled, so that means I'm just going to my second class, but I don't know what time is my second class because it just, both those classes are like back to back. So I'm really hoping that one of my teachers just cancels class because I really need a break. And like, I haven't even been to school in like, I don't know, a few weeks. It's really bad. I'm just gonna see about my class when that starts, and then I'm also gonna see about my exams. And oh my gosh, I forgot. So I'm in a play, right? And I didn't know when the practice times were because I'm not like the main character, you know? So I don't have to show up to practice every day. But apparently today is my first time that I'm supposed to go to practice, and I can't because I'm sick. I've had the script for a few weeks and I have not even looked at it and translated it. So because I'm signing in the play, and I'm the only deaf person, like deaf actor in the play, and everyone else is speaking and singing, and I am signing. Apparently I have class today, so unfortunately I gotta go soon. I have like 15 minutes to get ready and do my makeup and then be out the door. But guess what happened? So fun. I have to redo my exam from like this morning because my exam didn't record. So class ended up being not canceled, but when I showed up to class, I did not see my interpreters at all. And like, I went through the door, looked over, no interpreters. So I was like, you know, I don't have to be here today. I'm back home and I have a meeting soon. It starts at 3:30, but I need to leave here by 3. It's for ASL club. All of the board members have to show up. I got Chick-fil-A. I got some soup, some chicken soup, because I feel like that will help me. Later, I'm thinking about going to the sauna and just chilling in there. I feel like that will cure my sickness. I'm still like coughing up phlegm, and I hate phlegm. Anyways, I'm gonna eat and chill, and then I'm gonna do some work before I have to go to school again. I just got back from the club meeting and that was so long. It was 3 hours for today instead of 2 hours. At the end of the meeting, everyone was just so tired and like ready to go home. There's like a couple of things I need to do before I can shower, which sucks because I feel so dirty right now. I still need to take all 3 exams because the first one wasn't recorded this morning, and then these 2, which I don't think it will be long, but I did not study at all, and honestly I'm just so tired. Like, just fuck it, I'm gonna take the exams and accept a B or a C or whatever. I've already accepted that this semester I will probably be getting all B's or B's and C's. I've just been so sick sick. The first being the flu, and then a cold, and then just everything is like going out the window. So it's been a lot. Oh my gosh, my cat is like looking at something. I feel like he sees a bug. He doesn't see a bug, thank God. I know I say this every semester, but I feel like this semester is my worst semester so far. I thought summer would be my worst semester because of I was in interpreting. I was just so busy and burnt out already that I didn't even want to take those 2 classes. That summer was a lot, and there was a lot going on, and also a lot that really like disrupted my life. My grandpa died over the summer, and so that was really awful and really hard to get through, and also at the same time go to school and take exams and take my finals and just be ready and feel like just faking it until I make it. But really, I feel like I didn't make it last semester. I just accepted B's and whatever. This semester I feel like it's just worse. I just had surgery, foot surgery, because I had bunions, and those are the worst. There's just so much that is happening at the same time, and I feel like just this semester I've just been burnt out. As you seen from my last video that I posted, I was so done. Like I almost considered not dropping out of school, but just dropping for this semester and taking a break. But I decided to keep going because I'm insane. I feel like now I'm better with time management skills, but it's just a lot of work. And honestly, there's a lot that I've given up this semester. Like with acting classes, I'm still going, but like I've been skipping a lot because of ASL club, and then school, and then being sick, and then sick again. There's like a lot. At this point, I already expect the worst, which I know you have to think positive, you have to be optimistic, but like okay, it is currently 12:45 now, and I did not go to the gym. I didn't even do laundry. It's fine, I'll save that for tomorrow. I realized I have rehearsal for a play next week, and I'm involved in it. So of course, I haven't even translated the script, but I was like working on the script right now, and I feel good about it, and it was pretty easy to translate, but I want to make sure and double check with one of my teachers about it just to make sure that everything is correct. Also, I don't have my hearing aids in, so anyways, before I go to sleep, I did want to tell you this quick little story that happened to me a few days ago, and I feel like our world is so small, we don't even realize it sometimes, but also with the deaf community, we're even smaller. We don't know everyone, but we know everyone, if that makes sense. For context, a few days ago or last week, I went to DC for a school trip, and we toured the campus, Gallaudet, and I bought this sweatshirt. So cute. It's red and it has Gallaudet on it and like these big letters. But anyways, so on Sunday I had to go back to Florida, right? And so I was in the airport, and I got there early, about like 6 hours early, because I do not play with airports. So I'm wearing the sweatshirt that says Gallaudet on it, and I'm like walking, and all of a sudden in the airport I meet like 3 people that are deaf or interpreters, and we were all signing together. It was so cool. Then I continue walking, and I'm going to my gate, and I realize, and I'm like eating this burger, right? And I didn't know, but there was a guy next to me, and he was deaf. Like I literally just walked and sat down without even knowing that the guy next to me is deaf. So that was crazy. And then another deaf couple like came over, sat down, and then I had to go to a restaurant because I didn't charge my phone, and there were no charges underneath the seat. So go restaurant, I'm like sitting down, I'm eating, I notice there's hands in the air, and I'm like, are you deaf? I said, are you deaf? We started a conversation, and it was so cool. And they were also an older couple. I think they were a couple, I don't know, they're together, they're waiting for their flight. But anyways, get to talking, then I go back to my gate because I realize it's time, like soon, like I have to board this plane. I see this line for the plane, and I notice the first person that is in front of the line is deafblind. How did I know that? It's because he was with the guy that I was talking with earlier, who was sitting right next to me, and so they were communicating. I've never used tactile sign language app. I mean, I have used it, rare. I have tried and played around with tactile sign language, and if you don't know, that just means like touch sign language, because deaf blind means can't see. So in ASL you point, but you can't point if you're talking with a deaf blind person, if that makes sense. So you have to touch. The guy that was sitting next to me, who was communicating with him, he had to leave for his plane, right? And so me and this deaf blind guy just happened to be on the same plane and everything, and small world, right? And so I'm helping him, and I'm not over helping. I asked him like, how can I help you? I helped him with his things and getting onto the plane, and no, everything was good. Arrived to the airport, needed help with a few things, and so I was lucky, you know, I had hearing, so I can hear. Some people lip read, right? And so I was speaking for him what he needed, and he gave it to me, and I told the worker, or oh, my cat, I told the worker he needs this. He thought that we were siblings, and I was like, no, like I have to go soon. And so I think the worker was hoping that I would stay and help, but I was like, I don't know him, I just met him literally a few hours ago. Now I'm outside the airport and I'm waiting for my mom, and my mom is like lost on the highway and everything, and she had to like circle back around and around and around. It was a good 20 or 30 minutes for me waiting for my mom, because she's a very paranoid and cautious driver. Those are the worst drivers, by the way. I don't know why, but she gets so much anxiety when she's driving. Anyways, I was going through social media. I see this video pop up on my page, and it's posted by this woman who I know she's well known in the community here, but she posts this video about a party, like the aftermath of the party that happened like a few weeks ago. It was a Halloween bash, right? Look at it, I see the guy that I just met on the same plane, everything, he's in that video, and I was like, wow, small world. I was talking with the lady who hosts these events. I was like, I just met him like a few minutes ago, and now I'm seeing this video pop up on my page. That is crazy. And she said, yeah, that's crazy, small world, whatever. I feel like sometimes it is so wholesome to like know that the world is not as big as we think. I feel like it's big, yes, but it's small in a way, and that's really cool. I don't know how to explain it, but people always tell me who want to learn ASL but are lazy or feel like they keep putting it off, right? And they say, well, why do I need to learn ASL? Or I feel like I'm not motivated to learn ASL because there's no one around me that's deaf. I'm like, there probably is someone around you that's deaf, you just don't know, or you just haven't met them yet. Because I swear to you, once you meet one deaf person, you meet them all. I'm so grateful that I'm a part of the deaf community and that I'm hard of hearing, and I feel like I belong in the community compared to the hearing community, because hearing people don't really talk with other hearing people. Like with deaf people, we talk to everyone, and it doesn't matter, love them, hate them, whatever, we still talk with them, you know, have a kiki. Obviously, not everyone in the community is my best friend, but at the same time, I feel like if I meet a deaf person, you know, we're friends. You know, I got you. Like, you need anything, let me know, and I'll help you. Whatever, I'm there for you, you know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like the hearing community is not like that. It is very, very different in that people don't help each other or share with each other, but in the deaf community we always help and share with each other and support each other, and so that is just beautiful. I hope that next time I improve my skills with tactile sign language. But anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. I love you guys so much. Also follow my Instagram, it's liz.harris, but the I is replaced with the 1. Okay, have a good night. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 1 in the morning now. Bye, I'll see you next time.